Let me ask you one simple question. Do you think that in 2025, text testimonial or some video that client send that looks fake, not genuine, still work and still builds trust with your audience? The answer is no. And there's something better that now in 2025, every successful agency or consultant use to build trust and establish this first place in their market because they're utilizing client interviews. As you can see there, I have their testimonial hierarchy. Text testimonial is the least powerful form of credibility that you can have. Then slightly better, but still not that good, is video testimonial. And the reason why is because it's decent, but 90% of the times it's not genuine, it looks fake. And you also notice when clients send you testimonial of this form, it's not that good and he's pointing some things that aren't that important, right? Then we have screenshots like Stripe screenshots, which can work for specific situations, but still it's not close to client interviews, which is definitely number one place that you need to have on your channel, website, whatever platform you use to be able to convert people easily, because people won't buy unless they start to believe in you, unless they trust you. You know, also from sales, there's a quote, people won't buy unless they trust you. With client interview, by making client interview, you're going to easily convert people and you can easily make money. Now, why do you need client interviews? As I covered, for authenticity, screenshots and testimonials can be fake, but real-time client conversation cannot be fabricated. Then with trust, interview videos builds more trust than any other marketing asset, especially in the first 15 to 30 seconds. And the reason why I pointed out there 30 seconds is because there's one question that you must ask. Just 30 seconds of well done interview video converts 80% as effectively as the full video. Now also we have competitive advantage. While competitors use unclear screenshots, interview videos give you a clear edge in the market. And lastly, we have natural and honest factor, which is interviews eliminate awkward, unnatural client testimonials by allowing you to guide the conversation strategically, meaning you are in position to shape this conversation in your benefit, which is really important. What questions to ask? We have there 11 questions, and you can tweak it a bit. You can, based on your situation, you can eliminate or add some question, but question number 2 is literally like must ask question. And the reason why is because it says there, can you share, you're asking now client, can you share where you were before and after working with us? Especially if you're targeting B2B clients, you will say this in terms of revenue growth, because business owners mostly care about revenue, right? So if you ask client, okay, John, so can you please describe quickly where you were before working with us and where you were after you paid us, after you or after you joined this program, whatever it is. And he says something like, if it's like biz ops, some coaching, he can say something like, yeah, I used to work 6 months ago as a bartender for $500 per month, and after I joined your program, I'm now making consistently 10k euros per month. After viewers hear this, they can relate to his first situation and they have desire to hit his current situation, so they will just buy like this. Like, trust is established easily. That is why this is the most powerful question and you need to ask this. Besides this, we also have some other questions. Any thoughts for the viewer? Very surprised by the results. Based on results so far, where do you see yourself in 6 to 12 months? This is good for some vision. What's the time commitment required from your end during our collaboration? This is like lowering effort and sacrifice that they need to take to achieve these results. How has your process changed since working with us? But this question is most important one. Now, this is all good, but probably you don't know how to ask your client, and probably you already have good results, but you didn't utilize the chance to hop on a call. I will now provide you with copy paste template. I'll leave in the description so you can just copy paste immediately, like right now after you watch this video, to your client, and you can tomorrow shoot this video and upload it to YouTube. So the message that you need to copy paste, hey name, hey Marco, doesn't matter. I was wondering if we could do a quick 15 minutes interview over Zoom for my YouTube channel. It's basically gonna be a case study testimonial video where I'm gonna ask you 6 to 7 questions, mainly centered around where you were before working with us and afterwards. Let me know if you're up for it or have any questions. Now, probably some of you will think like, oh, but I can do this, but I mean, I have fear. My clients don't want to do this interview. They don't want to, be on camera, blah, blah, blah. But if you actually help your client make money and if you change his life, why would it be a problem for him, for them, to dedicate 15 minutes of their time if you literally change his life, you know what I mean? So this is the mindset you need to have. Now moving on, thumbnails for client interview videos. Thumbnail is pretty simple, you shouldn't complicate it. Now I will show you one example of my client. I'm working now with Nick Setting, #1 Consulting, and the reason why his brand is so powerful is because of this testimonials. He has literally, this is his main channel, but besides this, he has this Nick Setting testimonials. And you were probably thinking that I'm talking some, nonsense. There's an example that Nick Setting, who's making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, the reason why his brand is so powerful is because of this. Look at this. Nick Setting testimonials channel with all client interviews, client interview. He hops on a call with client, he asks question. First question is always this one, before and after state. It's so powerful because when people hear this, they can relate to his first state, and they obviously want to make more money, to have better lives, so they will immediately trust you and they're ready to buy. And as you can see, like, he's only doing these client interviews. He uploaded one recently. It clearly works. As you can see, he also done some of these interviews like in person. You don't need to do in person, but if you can, just do it. It builds trust like this. And you need trust in order to convert people into high-ticket clients. The last thing that I want to give you is just one tip. You can do these interviews through Zoom, through Google Meet, but the problem with that is that it lowers a bit quality. And especially if you don't have good camera, your quality will be even worse. And that is why we have programs specifically for these interviews, Riverside. And the reason why we use Riverside is because it records in 4K, meaning quality will be better, it will look more professional. I will put the link in the description, so you can just pop on this site. Here's a menu, here's how it looks. So your face there. Immediately after you log in, after you open it, this page will pop up and you can see your place there for your face, right? And also there you can just copy link and paste link to client, and you can just start recording immediately. And this is why we use Riverside. So pretty much this is it. To sum up quickly the whole thing, yeah, you can use like text testimonials, video testimonials, but all this can't compare, especially nowadays in 2025, with client interview, with real-time conversation with your client. And the benefits are you can shape conversation in your favor, ask this powerful question before and after. Then it's genuine because it's like live, you're literally real-time talking to your client. Also, you'll have a competitive advantage in the market because not a lot of people are using this method, because it's like new thing that only best of the best people are using. And I show you literally like best of the best people are using. He's like Nick Setting, #1 guy in consulting niche right now, and also some really big agencies are using. But rather than that, people are still utilizing some text testimonials, video testimonials, and that is why they're behind, and that is why they can't convert high ticket clients. This is it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found this valuable. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more value about YouTube. See you.